They're a bloody lot better than the
Hello and welcome back to German Arms Hahndorf Oval, Pine Avenue for the HFLW Under 14 Girls, Under 17 Girls and Senior Women Grand Final Day, and we've just seen Blackwood take out the Under 14 Girls title against Hahndorf there, so well done to Blackwood. But now our attention is to the Under 17 Girls Grand Final between Mount Barker and Mount Lofty. And to my left here I have Mount Lofty Premiership player, I think dual Premiership player as well, Beck Northcott. Welcome, Beck.
Oh, hello, Jaden. What a great day it is. Women's Grand Final Day is always great vibes. It's just awesome to be here, so thanks for having me.
No worries, thanks for coming along. And it should be a great contest between these two teams. Obviously, Mount Lofty finished first this year in Under 17 Girls, and Mount Barker just got over the line against Mount Lofty in the qualifying final at Mount Barker by 2 points there,
Yes.
obviously with Mount Barker finishing second. So that was an absolute, or that was a nail-biting clash with Mount Barker kicking a late goal. So yeah, what's your thoughts on this contest today?
Well, I think it's going to be very close. You know, we can see from their games throughout the year, you know, they've won a couple each now. You know, Lofty probably started off the season stronger against them, but then, you know, Barker have always been up there and they've had strong contests every time. So I think especially the first quarter is going to be real tight, real contested, and we'll just have to wait and see who can break through first.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously past winners in this competition, so Onkaparinga Valley won in 2021, Hahndorf in 2022, and then Mount Lofty going for the three-peat,
Yes.
won the last two as well. So yeah, obviously, what does Under 17 Girls Premiership do for the club?
Well, I don't know. I think it keeps the girls around, which is important as well. You know, you don't want to lose girls to footy, but, you know, sometimes winning like this, you think, yeah, I'm going to go play another season, and then might encourage them to stay around and move up to seniors. Also, it really encourages, you know, the younger teams as well, because they see that and think, you know, we can go up to 17s and do that too.
For sure. So here we go. Ball up now. Mount Lofty looking to get the first centre clearance here. Just taken off it. Good tackle pressure. Gets the hands away. Going forward there for Mount Lofty. That was McMillan. Inside forward 50 here. Ball just scrambling away here. No clean possession. And that was Kiviata there for Mount Barker. Ball up again here. Mount Lofty first to the ball on a number of occasions so far. And strong tackle.
Very good tackling earlier.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I expected as well. And like the umpire just throwing it up straight away, getting it going. So go a bit deeper inside 50 now. The Barker defender's in good position. Watson trying to bustle through in the contest from Mount Lofty, and that goes out by foot. So Maddie Nuss here to take the kick, and there's no one better I'd want taking this kick, Jaden.
No, for sure. Obviously, yeah, she's beat or kicked 2 goals in under 17s, but she's kicked a number of goals in the senior women. So
Lining it up nicely there. Can Maddie Nuss open the account? Just gone a little bit to the right-hand side of goal, but that's someone you want getting the ball in their hands early, you know, getting good touch of it and just, you know, getting a good feel for what's happening up forward. But first point of the game to Mount Lofty.
yeah, there you go. So obviously, yeah, Maddie Nuss, Eastern Zone Championship most valuable player as well. So yeah, knows how to hit the scoreboard, doesn't she?
Yeah, just to add to a list of achievements, which I think is only going to keep growing. Yeah, she's still so young, plays in our senior team for Mount Lofty as well, but still, you know, young enough to play in the under 17s as well.
So not now. Kick down for Mount Barker. Mount Lofty's got it back here. And gets the kick away. Good chase down by them by Mount Barker. Nuss here. Yes, I know umpire says that he's holding the ball. Yeah, great tackle pressure by Mount Barker early. It looked like Mount Lofty were away there. So Faber Paul here, Emma Faber Paul from Mount Barker. Umpire's just, yep, so it's going to be a downfield or a 25-metre penalty. Right in front of the Mount Barker coach's box. So Emma Faber Paul, been the best players 9 times this season, so had a great year. Kick up the line to Copson. Well, scrambling away here. Copson gets it in the end, but it's taken out of bounds.
I know Copson's going to get plenty of attention today. I've definitely heard the Mount Lofty girls saying, you know, Charlotte Copson, she's the one who's going to be the impact for Mount Barker.
Yeah, state rep she is as well, so.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll keep an eye on her for sure. We know she's going to see plenty of it. But Mount Lofty again streaming forward. Out the back there, we've got Anushka Hart, the captain, just trying to impact the contest there. But Nixon, great defensive effort there for Mount Barker, just really putting on the pressure. So we can see Hart there in the square waiting for it. The ruck tap, good work around the contest. Oh, and a great tackle enacted, Maddie Nuss, getting a little bit of revenge for the one that happened before, I reckon, Jaden. Yeah. So probably, and you can see her there just roaming around the contest, looking to score early. Schreiber gets her hands out for Mount Lofty. She's a real impact player in this side as well. You can see her trying to get to the front and is held on to.
So great opportunity here for Mount Lofty, getting the forward ascendancy here at the moment, early in the contest. So Schreiber kicked 24 goals this year. She's
done very well, and she did a bit of training with us in the pre-season.
Oh, right,
and, you know, I saw her around. I was like, who's that girl? And they're like, oh, that's Schreiber's like, and yeah, it's just amazing skills. So Schreiber, she get the first one for the Devs. That is a beautiful kick. And everyone gets immediately around her straight away. Maddie Nuss made a beeline to her as well. But, oh, what a kick. Full of confidence, straight through the middle in a grand final. Made it look easy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you said, on an angle as well. So well done to Schreiber. So that's the first goal on the board of this grand final. And like I said, Mount Lofty, yeah, getting some early forward entries and putting pressure on Mount Barker, who also giving pressure as well, and some great run-down tackles. But like I said, the Devils now, so early lead for them. Ball in the middle. Well done there, kick away. And that's Ellie Jones from Mount Barker. Oh, great pick up. Gets the kick away just. That was Phoebe Williams. But Mount Lofty looking to reset here. Isabel Smart. Good intercept play here by Mount Barker, putting the pressure on. Handball away. No clean possession, rarely. Bit of a scrappy here at the moment, and it's going to be another ball up.
Yeah, you can just see everyone feeling each other out as well. You know, it's grand final, you just need to settle in and see what's happening.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go again. Oh, that's a good handball out the side, and then pushed it forward was not. Now Lofty going to repel this one. See Watson getting involved for the Devs as well. You see the congestion around the ball. McMillan breaking through. She got the hands out the back to Braddock. Her kick was smothered. Now she puts the pressure on. Second, third efforts coming there from Braddock. D'Amato getting involved as well for the Devs. You can just see the numbers around the ball. Either team just trying to break free, get into some space. Managing to do that is Smart. Smart was looking for Watson. The ball just past her in the contest. Pressure on the Mount Barker defenders now. We'll have a stoppage on the 50.
So, Mount Lofty looking to extend their lead. Just 6 minutes gone in this first term. Clean takeaway here. Kick forward. What can I do here, Mount Lofty? Drew running towards it. Tap there by Mac. And it's gone out of bounds.
Good pressure from Drew there as well, just to work it in the contest. But yeah, defenders are working really hard for Barker as well.
Yeah, so just right in front of the club rooms here at the moment. Good crowd in the house, isn't it, Beck?
Oh, I couldn't get a park and I got here for the 14th.
I struggled to get a park as well, so I had to go for a bit of a walk. But, well done there, bursting your way through, but it's going to be another ball up. So I believe that was Exposto there for Mount Lofty. So can they extend their lead here, the Devils? Nice! And just the snap's gone wide there for a minor score.
You can see her getting lively early though. You know, had 2 shots at goal already. She doesn't like to miss too many, so she'll be wanting to get the next one now. But the kick out is going to come from Faber Paul. Didn't quite go where she wanted. Body smother from Watson. Watson and Faber Paul going at a bit of a WWE wrestling going on in the forward pocket. The number 4's going at it. Quite enjoyed that. Some heat on early, and Barker able to take it out of the ruck. So Lofty need to reset here because Ellie Bell was all on her own in that contest.
Yes, she was. She was impressive in the qualifying final as well a couple of weeks ago, I believe. And the ball has gone out of bounds.
Just trapped in that little pocket at the moment, which can tend to happen.
Yeah. So important stoppage here. Tap forward. Nas soccers it to her advantage. Right in front of us here. I soccered it from Mount Barker. Nas is around it. She takes it. On the right snap.
No way!
What a goal.
An absolute robbery. Grabs it out of her opponent's hands and puts it through like that. That is class from Maddie Nuss.
You could just see she was lurking around the contest there, waiting to get the hands, and great snap by Maddie Nuss.
I got to see this steal again on the replay. Yep, I'll have it. That's incredible stuff. And yeah, like I said, you could just feel that she was trying to get herself into the game, you know, missed those couple of goals and then gets one like that.
Straight through the middle as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it just snuck in. It was straight through the middle. So well done there by Maddie Nuss. 10 goals this year in the under-17s. So 25 goals in the senior women's competition as well. So well done here. Yeah, fast start here by Mount Lofty. 9 minutes gone in this first term. So umpire, all up here. And it's Copson in the ruck. Mount Lofty might be away here. Braddock. Kick forward. Good smother there by Mount Barker. Kick inside forward 50 from Mount Lofty. And couldn't quite take the mark there. Numbers gather on it here. That was Farrah Watson. Took the ball and is being tackled.
So the stoppage now in the forward line for Mount Lofty. Tap to advantage was for Mount Barker. They just try and soccer it forward, get to space. They get it to the danger woman in Copson. Copson just launches it forward, and that's all they need at this point, some territory. Now in the hands of Clark. Clark wheels around, sends it inside 50. This is the first inside 50 for Mount Barker today, so we'll get to see what their forwards are made of now, Jaden.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously one of them is Lily Clark, powerful forward, 3 times leading goal kicker for the season, and a great set shot. So see if she gets opportunity for a set shot today. With a good early signs from her. So important stoppage here for Mount Barker. Can they get their first score on the board? Hat kick out there. Good strong tackle there by Copson. That was on Isabel Smart. And it's gone out of bounds for a stoppage. So we just see Mount Barker coaching staff trying to weave their magic early on in this contest. Another ball up here. Good strong tackle. Got the hands out though. No, throw.
Not quite.
Not quite. And a good opportunity for Mount Barker here, Beck.
Looks like it's in the hands of Sanders. Love putting those ponytails over the numbers though, don't they, Jaden? But she's having a shot for goal, like that, backing herself in for Mount Barker's first shot at goal. She's going to drift to the right-hand side, however, so no score on that one. But good to see, you know, Mount Barker able to lock it in that 50 for a bit until they could get themselves a good shot on goal. With the kick out now comes. We're looking for Poppy Hooper, just bounce out of her hands. You can see her getting involved. But again, Mount Barker inside 50, soccer off the ground by Davis. Just going to find the boundary line. But again, you can see that attack from them going forward, and it looks like they've got some great intent. So if they keep up that pressure, I think we'll find they'll get a score soon.
Yeah, good positive play here from Mount Barker last couple of minutes. But Mount Lofty, though, streaming out of defence. Kick up the line. And good strong tackle there by Copson on Lily Braddock. So the crowd's just going to build today, I reckon.
Absolutely. The two teams, in the senior women's, they're only going to bring more and more numbers.
For sure. As Mount Lofty go forward here. Schreiber amongst it. Just off ground there, but Mount Barker looking to clear. But it's all Mount Lofty, though, in a good, strong mark. So Mount Lofty, can they score a third here late in this first term? Ball bounces. Taken. Takes a bounce. On the right. And good pressure by Mount Barker. And the kick's just wayward and it's gone out of bounds.
Yeah, you could see, Maddie Nuss was waiting for that to, bounce up to her and go in. But, yeah, just a little bit far out in the pocket there. And it can be hard when you're trying to get back onto your preferred foot and sort things out there. But Faber Paul, she's got a great kick. She's been doing the kick outs, get some good distance here. But Mount Lofty managing to turn it over, getting the kick out, and there is another goal. And Mount Lofty straight away, looks like Bournemouth kicked that one through while she was being tackled.
Yes, well done there to Bournemouth, their second goal for the season. So, and what a time to get it too. So 3-2-20. You just see on the replay there. Yeah, great ability to get the kick away. Like we said, great pressure from Mount Barker, but well done to Bournemouth. So yeah, get the kick away and get it on the boot.
Yeah, the coach would be happy with that. That's a classic. Put your head over the ball and just power through with the legs. Kept driving, even when being tackled. Didn't bother her.
Spot on. So Mount Lofty, 3-2-20, lead Mount Barker. No score here. 14 minutes gone. Late stages of this first quarter. But here we go, Mount Barker. Breakaway there was Ellie Jones. She's been busy in this quarter, that's for sure. Inside 50 for the Roos. And it's going to be a ball up. Poppy Hooper in the pack there for Mount Lofty. So can Mount Barker get their first score on the board here, and free kick. Which way it's going to go? I think it's going to go Mount Lofty's way.
Looks like it. Yep, I think that is one for Mount Lofty there. So Zoe Redden take the free kick, and I think she'll know to just slow it down here, maybe go wide. They've got a good lead built up, so just want to push it out there, get some distance on it. You can see her looking for Claire McMillan, and there is the siren. So Mount Lofty, after a strong quarter, they go out 3-2-20 to Mount Barker yet to score, but we did see some good signs early from Mount Barker as well, so I think they'll come out strong in the second.
Yeah, for sure. So well done to both sides there. Yeah, great contest early on. So hope everyone is enjoying this stream here today from Hahndorf Oval. Like I said, a big crowd in the house. So just repeating, if you just tuned in with us, Blackwood, they won the Under-14 Girls Grand Final against Hahndorf. And then after this game, we've got the big one, the Senior Women's Grand Final between Onkaparinga Valley and Blackwood. That should be a ripping contest. So we might go to a quick break at the quarter time, and stay tuned.
Hi, it's Sam Williams from the Hahndorf Football Club, and you are tuned into Call of the Wild Hills Footy Live.
Hi, Pistols here with the Call of the Wild team, bringing you the best of Hills football match of the day every week, live and local and free. Cheers, enjoy. All right, Hills Footy Media would like to thank the sponsors, very supportive for the season of 2025. Of course, Work Locker, Mount Barker, the naming rights sponsor, the HFL, Harcourt, Adelaide Hills, Mount Barker Ford, Print, Rat Pack, Lowe's, Meat Co.
On your buckets.
Also like to thank Sports Power and the Courier, fantastic sponsors there, Lancaster's Property Services, and of course Mortgage Choice Adelaide Hills with the great man Matt Adam providing the caravan. Jaden.
I also like to thank Little Hendon Landscape and Firewood, Refuel Wellness and painted wine barrels and signs as well, and Explorer Caravan.
And of course, Adelaide Hills Lawn and Gardens, Tomo.
Yes, and APC, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Our Colour Fast Painters, we just talked about that.
Colour
That's
Fast
Midge,
Painters.
what a ripper. And Hills Collide and 24 Fit.
And JMS Rural.
And Kiwanis Charity Bookshop in Mount Barker.
Judging by that performance, I think we need to get an optician to help us out.
Specsavers.
Thank you very much for the Call of the Wild and all our supporters.
Welcome back here to Hahndorf Oval. It's quarter time of the Under-17 Girls Grand Final between Mount Barker and Mount Lofty, and it's the Devils with the early lead, 3-2-20 to no score. Beck, what was your thoughts from that first term?
Well, I think, especially in grand finals, it's all about who comes out firing first, which Mount Lofty were able to do. So they'd tick that one off as a win. But now it's, you'd expect the response from Mount Barker. So it's, can they hold on, or are Barker going to have their turn to shine?
For sure. So intriguing quarter coming up. We're just waiting for the resumption of play here. So here we go. Rucks go at it, tap down, and good strong tackle there. That was Claire McMillan at the bottom of the pack. Tap forward there for Mount Lofty, but it's going to be Mount Barker with the first centre clearance of the second term. What can they do here, the Roos? Ball scrambling here at the moment. Umpire says play on, and it's going to be another ball up.
Yeah, that tackle there from Poppy Hooper. Williams was not getting out of that one. That was, I've played against Poppy at training as well, and she is a tough player. Now, Mount Lofty, Braddock got the run out to Smart. Smart just puts it on the boot, out to the advantage. Found Drew. Now just back in the contest. Mount Barker did well to just get themselves to the front of that. Great running effort. So umpire will ball it up now. Having a good ruck contest in there, very strong. Copson got the quick handball out the back, but Mount Lofty were all over it, just ready for that next one. Copson again getting involved, wrapped up by McMillan. Ball just bounced out of the contest. Here we go again with Mount Barker. Jones sends the kick long. Great composure though from Robinson. Robinson plays on pretty quickly, just wants to get going. Gets it out to Villani. Villani tries to push through the pack. Almost got through the double tackle, but another double tackle not going to happen there. So umpire will have the ball.
So, good tap forward there by MacArthur. Copson though, kick forward, looking for Wood. She was taken out of play. Umpire says play on. Good gather there. What can Mount Lofty do here? Kick up the line, yeah, good kick. And good mark taken by Smart. Running hard, kick inside forward 50 on the brink of the forward 50. Nas running towards goal. Kicks. And straight through, there you go. Maddie Nas. Well done to her, well done to Mount Lofty. Great play there by the Devils as well. Well done there by Smart to run up the line, and Nuss got the goal in the end, Beck.
Yeah, and you can't give that much space to Maddie Nuss, because if she gets into space like that and she can run and bounce, yeah, just look at her go. There's no one anywhere near her. She's just streaming into goal. And yeah, as you said, started on that great play from on the wing. Like D'Amato kicked it out in front of Smart, and that's just teammates that know each other. Pop it out in front of Smart, let her run down, and just great play there. So Mount Lofty now get their fourth of the game. You can see Barker have definitely lifted for me, but Mount Lofty just seems to be getting the breakaway. Now there's another breakaway from Sandland, but Copson's around the mark for Mount Barker, so she'll send it into the middle of the ground. Lots of red and white in the middle of the ground, but the bounce favours Mount Barker. But the kick doesn't favour Mount Barker, only goes as far as Robinson.
Robinson here done couple of good things in this term so far. Bit of an interesting bounce there. Favoured Mount Lofty, and Mount Barker's going to get the ball here. So kick inside forward 50. Couldn't quite take the mark. Phoebe Williams running onto it.
Oh,
And she's been caught holding the ball. So great pressure there by Mount Lofty Beck. So it's going to be Chloe Grilly to take the kick here.
yeah, she did really well. I really like the intent from Williams, though, just kept pushing through. And they're going to go back forward again. 2 Mount Lofty players, 2 Mount Barker players. Hooper just gets the kick out while she's being tackled as well. At the front of it was Byrne for Mount Lofty. 2 Barker players come in to tackle her. Ball spills out. Kick comes in from Mount Barker, but Izzy Smart, she is in the perfect position. So you can see her ready to take off there, Jaden.
yeah. So full of running here, Mount Lofty at the moment. Kick inside, kick in the centre square. Copson running after it. So too is Robinson from Mount Lofty, but Mount Barker. Good strong tackle there by Sandland on Macy Jones, and it's going to be another ball up. Ellie Jones there. She's had a good season, been the best players 13 times for Mount Barker. Get the handball forward here, running after it is not. Gets the kick away towards the boundary line. It might scurry out, and it's going to be a last touch free kick to Mount Lofty.
Bounce just didn't help her out there. You can see Adrian Braddock there just pacing up and down, the Mount Lofty coach. I'd say he'd be happy with what he's seeing at the moment, Jaden.
Yeah, for sure. I reckon he would. Is that Mount Lofty here? Straight through the middle. Villani. Kick inside forward 50. Couldn't quite take the mark there. Was Mount Barker defender. And that was Watson, I reckon, at the bottom of the pack.
Yeah, oh, definitely that was Faz.
Yeah.
She loves the bottom of the pack.
So another inside 50 here for Mount Lofty. Kick away there by Exposto. And yeah, taken off it. There was Schreiber back. So opportunity here to extend the lead.
Yeah, we saw her kick an early goal. She's been really lively up forward and just around the contest. We can see her just settling here, backing herself to take a kick. So we're looking for maybe some players to set up in the goal square, but good looking kick. It's just going to be rushed over in the end though. Good work on the line by Mount Barker. So behind to Mount Lofty, but they've still got a pretty healthy lead, Jaden.
Yes, they do. So I believe it's 4-3-27 to no score on the Mount Barker forward and Harcourts Adelaide Hills scoreboard. As Mount Barker looking to clear here.
Oh,
And yeah, good strong mark taken by MacArthur. Kick inside forward 50.
Oh.
And looking for Nuss, and she takes the mark.
who else would you look for?
Yeah. Spot on. So like I was saying before, have a look at this.
God,
So it's a place to be here, Hahndorf Oval today.
can't get into the ground.
No, you can't. Great crowd in the house. So as Nuss extend the lead for Mount Lofty. And
Oh.
she has too. There you go. The Devils kick their 5th goal. And they're looking the goods at the moment, Beck, aren't they, the Devils?
Yeah, they absolutely are. And yeah, now that Maddie Nuss is firing, that's her 3rd goal already for this game. Like, she's absolutely killing it. Yeah, just took it well in the hand. She's got a great run up there for her set shot. And the dangerous thing about Nussie is, you know, she's good on the set shot, she's good on the snap. You know, she can do it all.
So versatile, yeah.
Yep, so we'll be back in the centre now. God. MacArthur doing well for Mount Lofty in the ruck, just putting up a really good contest, and now she lays the tackle as well. Couldn't get it out though, so they'll go at it again. New ruck's going. Mount Barker just trying to stream forward. Great tackle by Smart. She was not letting go, and the umpire said that was a throw. So great pressure from Smart. She looks to get going. We know she loves to play on. Gets it out to McMillan. McMillan as well looks to get going. Was looking in the Nuss direction, which has got a bit of attention now, but Nuss puts on the tackle. Players wanted holding the ball, but it's Copson for Mount Barker. It's all Mount Lofty in front though. Robinson, who's been really great on the rebound, she goes again. Puts the kick out to advantage. Puts it out in front of McMillan. McMillan though, under pressure, ends up with it. She's going to get tackled again. Pops the handball out to Smart. Smart gets it to Braddock. Braddock has a look at what's on offer, just puts it up towards the goal square. Mount Barker, great defensive efforts, sending it out. And almost had the rebound there, but stopped really well in the contest by Bell.
Yep, so heaps of grand final experience on the park here for both sides. Copson kicks forward towards the middle of the ground. It's going to scramble away here to Byrne. Exposto kicks inside forward 50. And yeah, good defensive mark there by Perry Sanders. So Mount Barker just looking to clear here. Can they get some run up the ground here? They might too. Looking for Woods. Couldn't quite take the mark. Scrambling away here, Mount Lofty trying to clear, but Mount Barker trying to keep the pressure on. Oh, well done there. Mount Lofty trying to clear. And, oh, well done there by Isabel Smart. She's been busy in this term, that's for sure. Beck, but her kick, though, has been cut off by Copson. So, opportunity here for Copson. And finds a teammate.
Well, Mount Barker just looking to get that mark up forward so they can have a good shot on goal. Will it come here? Not quite. They were looking for Matthews. It just was a little bit too high from her. But great tackle pressure coming from Belby Spooner. The umpire's going to have to get involved, but Mount Lofty defenders got back really well. But this is a nice deep entry for Mount Barker. They need to lock it in here and get some scoring happening. Bit of a push in there from Jones. Legal, of course, just great pressure. Jones again trying to bustle through. Woods puts it on the boot. That's going to dribble across for Mount Barker, but it will get them on the scoreboard for their first behind. So Mount Barker one behind. Mount Lofty now they're on 5-3-34.
Yep, so yeah, we're here at German Arms Oval here today. Good crowd as Mount Lofty, they are looking to clear here, but it's Mount Barker, great cut-off mark there by Knott. So what can the Roos do here? Looking for their first major of the day. Looking for Woods, but Copson though. Great mark there by Charlotte Copson, and a great opportunity here for Mount Barker. So yeah, Charlotte Copson, a competitive beast, plays at Sturt and has made state squads and has a super boot. So we'll be able to see example of this right now, Beck.
Oh, absolutely. Big moment for her and for Mount Barker. Just dropped a little bit short. Woods was there looking to pick it up. Barker there, desperate for it now. We know they need a goal here. D'Amato tried to do a little bit too much and was taken down in a tackle. So Mount Barker will get another shot on goal here through Williams.
Yeah, the pressure's been awesome, Mount Barker, to be honest. It's something that Coach Chad Clark can be very happy about. They haven't given in. So always applying pressure on their Mount Lofty opponent. So good opportunity here for Mount Barker. Kick towards goal, towards the square. Couldn't quite take the mark there. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Almost a mark in the square there to Bell, I think it was. Had really good positioning, got her hands up, just didn't quite stick, but good signs now for Mount Barker. Oh, Copson's looking dangerous on the boot and just dribbles across. So another behind for Mount Barker. So they're second behind, Mount Lofty 5-3-33.
Yep, so obviously these two teams have played each other 4 times this season. And great mark there by Mount Lofty. D'Amato. Kick up the line. So the Devils, great pressure there by Mount Barker. What can they do here, the Roos? Gets the handball away. There was Sandland. And umpire says play on, letting it play here at the moment. And still going, but he said give it to me.
Yeah, I don't think it was coming out of there. It was moving about a metre at a time. Oh, dear.
So Copson, kick inside forward, 50. Just fell short there for Matthews. Kick forward here from Mount Lofty, and well done to evade the tackle, but it's a high free kick anyway.
Yeah, so McMillan there, and another dangerous player. She's had some senior level experience as well, and just really good at playing on, moving around the mark. You can see her doing it again. Kicks it long down the line. Copson almost took it in the hands. Still involved in the contest. Kick goes back where it came from pretty much, so it'll be back in the hands of McMillan. So she'll have another go at it pretty much. Similar position, see if she makes a different decision. Yeah, that kicks it a little bit more inboard this time. Just went a little bit over the head of Robinson, but the idea was there. Pressure now coming from Hooper all over Mount Barker at the moment as they try and squeeze the kick out forward. Now Mount Lofty have got a spare behind the ball here, so Mount Barker are going to have to make a better decision of where to kick it, but McMillan just takes off with the ball going down the wing, and there we are. Half time already, Jaden. That's absolutely flown by, but Mount Lofty 5-3-33 to Mount Barker 2 points.
Yeah, on the Mount Barker forward and Harcourt's Adelaide Hills scoreboard. So, great first half there by Mount Lofty, but Mount Barker have shown glimpses as well when they kept the pressure up. So, should be an intriguing second half. And if you've just joined us, obviously Blackwood, they won the under-14 girls grand final against Hahndorf, and then after this one, it's Onkaparinga Valley taking on Blackwood in the senior women's grand final. So, we'll go to a break, and we'll be back shortly.
All right, Hills Footy Media would like to thank the sponsors, very supportive for the season of 2025. Of course, Work Locker, Mount Barker, the naming rights sponsor of the HFL, Harcourt, Adelaide Hills, Mount Barker Ford, Print, Rat Pack, Lowe's, Meat Co.
On your buckets.
Also like to thank Sports Power and the Courier, fantastic sponsors there, Lancaster's Property Services, and of course Mortgage Choice, Adelaide Hills, with the great man Matt Adam providing the caravan. Jaden.
I also like to thank Lil Hendon Landscape and Firewood, Refuel Wellness, and painted wine barrels and signs as well, and Explorer Caravan.
And of course Adelaide Hills Lawn and Gardens, Tomo.
Yes, and APC, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. I colour fast painted, we just talked about that. That's huge. What a ripper. And Hills Collide and 24 Fit.
And JMS Rural.
And Kiwanis Charity Bookshop in Mount Barker.
Judging by that performance, I think we need to get an optician to help us out.
Specsavers.
Thank you very much for the call of the wild and all our supporters.
Hi, it's Sam Williams from the Hahndorf Football Club, and you are tuned into Call of the Wild Hills Footy Live.
Welcome back here to German Arms Oval in Hahndorf for the HFLW Grand Final Day, and at the moment Mount Lofty are leading 5-3-33 to 2 behinds against Mount Barker. We'll just go through to our sponsors. So Call the Wild sponsors: Harcourts Adelaide Hills, Mount Barker Ford, Print Wrap Pack, Lowe's Meat Co, Lancaster's Property Services, The Courier, Adelaide Hills Lawn and Garden, Little Hampton Landscape and Firewood, Refuel Wellness, Painted Wine Barrels and Signs, Explorer Caravans, Mortgage Choice Adelaide Hills, Australian Paving Centre, JMS Rural, 24 Fit, Hills Collide, Colourfast Painters, Quinas Bookshop in Mount Barker, and the HFL sponsors Work Locker, Sports Power and The Courier. So I'm joined here by Beck Northcott. Beck, what's your thoughts on the contest so far?
Look, Mount Lofty have just been really strong, and they've been able to impact on the scoreboard. I think we definitely saw a lift in the pressure from Mount Barker in that second quarter, but Mount Lofty's run, I think, has just been a lot better. They've been able to get the ball into space and just, take on the contest really well. And when they've gone up forward, just been able to score. We saw Mount Barker have some more inside 50s in that second quarter, but just couldn't put the major on the board.
So here we go. Intriguing third term coming right up. Copson in the ruck for Mount Barker. Handball away there. But it's Mount Lofty going to get the first centre clearance. Kick forward. And it's just spilled out here. But Mount Lofty inside forward 50. Kick towards the goal line. Chase after it. Couldn't quite clean pick it up, but well done there by Rogers. Gets kick away, but it's going to be cut off. Mount Lofty. Goal. There you go. What a start by the Devils. And that was Schreiber, I think.
Yep. That was Schreiber. Second one of the day.
Yeah, well done to her. So originally I thought it was a good kick out there by Rogers to clear it, but well done by Schreiber to keep the pressure up and get boot to ball. So well done there by the Devils.
Yeah, and it's just the strength again that we've seen from Mount Lofty, push through those tackles like that, still get the effective kick and get a goal. Well, Mount Barker, they're ready to bounce back. The clearing kick came out from Jones. Got some good metres gained here, but there's Devs everywhere. D'Amato throws it on the left boot. Coming in again for it was Jones. It just went past her in the end. Now McMillan's out the back. She can run into space. She's got a contest on the wing, but Nuss is in one of them. Just got caught a little bit behind her player in Faber Paul, who got out a really nice kick in front of Bell. So Bell will kick long now, going down the line. Ball bounces back in though, wrong way for her. So Braddock was able to get the kick down. Now Nuss just taps it down in front of herself. This is where she's so dangerous. She weaves one way, weaves the other way. Was looking for Schreiber. Didn't quite get into her hands, but effective tackle in the end by Schreiber, Jaden.
Yeah, you're right, Beck. So pressure's on here in this third term, that's for sure. So tap down. Oh, well done there by Sandland. Gets the ball inside forward 50. Mount Barker scrambling here at the moment. Plenty of numbers around the ball. Nuss tried to soccer it out there. And good, strong tackle there by Sanders. And umpire says, give it to me. So Sanders loves the physicality and is a tackling beast, and you saw it there.
Wow, those notes are spot on,
Yes,
Jason. Oh, couldn't have been more accurate.
Also a massive Port Power fan as well, so would have loved Friday night. As Mount Barker clear here. And no, umpire says play on, stayed in. Good pressure here by the Devils. One of Mount Barker though got the ball out. Mount Lofty, however, Copson, Mount Barker getting amongst it. Managed to get boot to ball. There's a race here for it. One done by Mount Lofty. The first ones to get to it. Inside forward 50. Tap towards the boundary line. Gets boot to ball. Great pressure by the Devils, but it's going to be be Sanders here for Mount Barker to clear it. And umpire says play on. Kick forward there for Mount Lofty. Inside forward 50. Drew. Schreiber kicked the last goal. Good strong tackle there on Nixon. Copson gets a kick away to the middle of the ground back.
Well, Copson goes long, but D'Amato gets hands to it. Only goes as far as one of the opposition players, but the tackle pressure from behind came from MacArthur. And now the Devs looking to get a run on. Maddie Nuss the target. Does that so well, gets her body in the right position. The bounce just eludes her. The ball's gone behind her in the end. Oh, the troubles of the ball that we play with, Jaden. Sometimes it can just do you wrong, but did well to get the metres gain. The stoppage will be just inside 50 for Mount Lofty. We'll see Nuss trying to get active here. MacArthur in the ruck for the Devils. Out the back of the pack was Jones for Barker. She's been really lively, putting on the pressure. Can the Devs get another one here? The kick just went to the left-hand side of the post from Braddock, so there'll be no score, and the kick in will come from Mount Barker from Lang.
So, kick up the line. It's taken there by Nuss. Wouldn't put it past her, Beck, to be honest.
She's thinking about it.
She's looking for teammates. Looking towards the middle here of the 50. Couldn't quite take the mark. Mount Lofty though, here we go. Watson. Goal. There you go. The Devils on fire here at Hahndorf Oval. And that's their 7th major. 7-3-45 to 2 behinds here at Hahndorf Oval, thanks to Harcourt's Adelaide Hills and Mount Barker Ford scoreboard.
Oh, and Faz Watson would have loved that too. She's such a lively member of the team. She comes out and trains with the senior women a lot, and she just brings such a great voice, such a great vibe. She's a real heart and soul of that team in terms of encouragement and getting everyone up and about. So she absolutely would have loved that moment, kicking a goal in a grand final.
Kicked 4 this year as well, so like you said, would have absolutely loved that one. So Mount Lofty, nearly 6 minutes gone. Lead by 43 points here. Copson, kick forward. Awkward bounce again. Tackle there. Umpire says holding the ball. So Copson now. She's had plenty of the ball today, that's for sure. Kick inside forward 50. Couldn't quite take the mark. Mount Lofty, though, they've been strong in defence today, Beck, that's for sure.
Yeah, they have.
Towards the boundary line in front of the crowd here. Mount Lofty, get the handball away. That was Braddock. And Copson amongst it again, and umpire says, give it to me.
We'll just send some great efforts there by Mount Lofty coming out of defence. Obviously, got a really solid lead here, but are in no way, pumping the brakes here at all. And great clearance here coming from McMillan. Kick just bounced off Mount Barker's defenders in the end. A bit of a throwaway tackle. And umpire says holding the ball. So we got Nuss streaming back towards the goal square. Now she comes back forward. Choosing a different target in the end, but here goes, Nuss is around the ball as well. She tries to get it out, but Mount Barker, kick out came from Faber Paul. Now Copson's there to just sort things out. She goes down the line. Great kick, found Williams. Williams has a look now. See what's in front of her. She had a player on her own, so great spotting up there. Got it in the hands of Jones. Jones plays on, looking for a forward, looking for Woods. It just went a little bit too high for her, so D'Amato takes off. She might have got caught holding the ball there, she did. So Clark for Mount Barker. And she'll have a shot from there. Not much of an angle. The distance might be the issue, but she can get it into a good spot, can put it somewhere for a mark to be taken as well.
Also a talented cricketer has made the Saka under-16 development squad as well, so...
We love a good multi-sport story. Nice and long from Clark. The distance wasn't the issue at all, just drifted to the left, so got a strong leg on it.
For sure. So Mount Barker moved to 3 behinds now. So Mount Lofty looking to clear here. So Mount Lofty towards the outer side. Oh, yeah, good strong mark there by Isabel Smart. She's been good today. for the Devils. Insert development squad as well, Isabel Smart.
Yes.
Not a bad kick either. Copson though. And it's going to be a ball up.
Now, very lucky I get to play with Isabel Smart a bit as well. She's just got so much talent, and she's not afraid to go into a contest for a mark either. You know, she's, you know, not, you know, the biggest in terms of size, but she's not scared of anything at all.
So Mount Lofty, player's gone down here. And it's going to be a free kick to Mount Barker, so to Nixon. So the Roos, what can they do here? Mount Lofty's got the wall set up, that's for sure. Their defence has been strong all day. Gets the handball out. Oh, good persistence there. And umpire says push in the back there from the tackle. So opportunity here for Mount Lofty, Beck.
Yeah, and Sandland did really well in the contest and got rewarded for that. She just didn't stop. Now she's looking out here for Smart, who if she can pick this up cleanly, be able to get the delivery out, and she does. Takes a bounce, wheels around looking for Nuss. Nuss just gets herself to the front of the contest nicely. Now she's just outside 50, so out of her range. Got plenty of red and white involved though. You can see hanging out the back was Schreiber, and Schreiber goes for it again. Oh, and she was tackled without it. You can see that right in front of us in our commentary spot here. So Lucy Schreiber will have a free kick. No angle to speak of here, Jaden, and she could kick her third in this grand final.
She could, and yeah, like I said, 24 goals before today as well. So yeah, prolific goal scorer so far this season. So just to extend the lead here. Kicking towards the clubroom end.
So Schreiber to really just put this beyond doubt for the Mount Lofty Devils. And she makes no mistake and goes with a big old come on as well as the celebration. All the forwards getting around her. So that's 3 goals to Lucy Schreiber. She's having an absolute day out today. She is. Absolutely loved it, didn't she? So well done to Schreiber. Well done to the Devils. 11 minutes gone in this third term. So you just see the crowd building as well. And we also saw the Onkaparinga Valley players warming up as well for the big contest between Blackwood and Onkaparinga Valley. That should be an absolute cracking game, I reckon. So ball up in the middle. Copson. Braddock as well there for Mount Lofty. And she's tackled, and the umpire says ball it up. And Lily Braddock as well, her dad is the coach as well, so I'm sure she, you know, gets some very good advice close to home, you know, 24/7 advice from her dad, Adrian.
Non-stop, yeah.
And there she goes again, trying to go forward. Mount Lofty said they aren't done with this contest yet, just want to keep piling on the goals and just enjoying this grand final. The tackle pressure just keeps lifting as well. Getting herself to the front again is Smart. Smart goes in. Now out the back, she's got Sutton. She's got Sutton and Nuss running into goal. And here comes the pressure from Nuss as well, just not giving it up. Nuss still putting on the pressure from behind. The ball spills out. She gets it to the front. She's under a bit of pressure though. Ball still not able to be taken cleanly.
One player that's been strong in defence for Mount Barker is Rogers. She's been good for the Roos so far this game. So Mount Lofty, what can they do here? Good strong tackle there by Ellie Jones. So about 2 minutes to go in this Premiership quarter here. Tap down there towards the boundary line. That was by MacArthur. And is it a last touch kick to Mount Barker? Or no, it's going to be a throw in or ball up for, ball up.
So Mount Lofty still deep in their 50, but Copson, she's all on her own. Yep. Like she was expecting the call there. She probably could have just taken off and gained some metres there, but it was right on the line. Umpire just bring it in so it stays out of that pocket, I think, where we had some issues in the first quarter getting it out of there. Throwing it on the boot was Bournemouth. And now Braddock, she gets the handball out to McMillan. McMillan, can she finish with a goal? Oh, it just drifted to the right-hand side. She's a bit disappointed with that one, but Mount Lofty still very much in control of this grand final.
Yeah, looking dangerous up forward, aren't they? So Faber Paul, she's going to bring it in for the Roos. Joint captain and rock solid in defence, and she has been today, that's for sure. Good kick too, to the advantage of Jones. Gets kick away. Well done. Phoebe Williams running after it for Mount Barker. D'Amato here for Mount Lofty. Well done. Kicks the ball up the line. And yeah, good mark there, Beck.
Yeah, that's just solid contest. We've seen that strength all day from Mount Lofty. But the kick, a little bit wayward, just went straight into the hands of Copson. She barely had to move for that one, so just knew where that one was going. She kicks it straight over the mark. A little bit of a pack forms. Getting up to it was Bell. She just couldn't quite take it in the hands, and we can see Smart lurking for Mount Lofty. She wants this ball as much as anyone. She stands up, gets the handball out the back to Hooper. Now on the run again is Smart. She takes a bounce, puts it out in the path of Nuss, and Nuss loves things like this. She was under a bit of pressure though from Faber Paul. And here comes the ball in again. Schreiber, she's been so dangerous. She gets the hands out to Nuss. Nuss just wheels around. No one in the goal square, so it depends on the bounce here. Is it going to go through for Nuss? Is it going to go? It's still alive. The ball is still alive. And had something happen off the ball here. I don't know if Nuss fell over or there was a bit of a contest. Didn't quite see it. I was too busy watching the ball, watching.
It was all happening, yeah.
Ball watching as the...
As it's 3/4 time now, so good finish, or interesting finish to that term. Hopefully Manny Nuss is okay. And but yeah, good quarter there by the Devils. So 8-4, 52 to 3 behinds on the Harcourts Adelaide Hills and Mount Barker Ford scoreboard. And we'll take a break and stay tuned.
All right, Hills Footy Media would like to thank the sponsors. Very supportive for the season of 2025. Of course, Work Locker, Mount Barker, the naming rights sponsor of the HFL, Harcourt Adelaide Hills, Mount Barker Ford, Print, Rat Pack, Lowe's Meat Co.
On your buckets.
Also like to thank Sports Power and the Courier, fantastic sponsors there, Lancaster's Property Services, and of course Mortgage Choice Adelaide Hills with the great man Matt Adam providing the caravan. Jaden.
Also like to thank Lil Hendron Landscape and Firewood, Refuel Wellness and painted wine barrels and signs as well, and Explorer Caravan.
And of course Adelaide Hills Lawn and Gardens, Tomo.
Yes, and APC, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. My colour fast painters, we just talked about that. That's Midge, what a ripper. And Hills Collide and 24 Fit.
And JMS Rural.
And Kiwanis Charity Bookshop in Mount Barker.
Judging by that performance, I think we need to get an optician to help us out.
Specsavers.
Thank you very much for the Call of the Wild and all our supporters.
Welcome back here to German Arms Oval in Hahndorf. It's 3/4 time between Mount Lofty and Mount Barker in the under-17 girls grand final. It's currently Mount Lofty leading 8-4, 52. It's Mount Barker 3 behind. So the Harcourts Adelaide Hills and Mount Barker Ford scoreboard. So just the umpires as well. So firstly, umpires this morning for the Blackwood and Hahndorf grand final under 14s, and obviously Blackwood won that. So well done to the Woods. Saxon Campbell Hand was the field umpire along with Rodney Matthews, and the goal umpires were Jeffrey Lynn and David Usher, and the umpires in this game, Darren Elliott and Grant Sims are the field umpires, and Trevor Edwards and Kelvin Upton are the goal umpires. in this contest between Mount Lofty and Mount Barker. And stay tuned after this one, the big game between Blackwood and Onkaparinga Valley in the Senior Women's Grand Final. So I'm joined here by Beck Northcott. Beck, what's your thoughts on the game so far? Obviously, Mount Lofty have a very handy lead.
Yeah, look, I can't lie. I'm happy with how things are going, you know, as a Mount Lofty fan player myself. So I'm very happy with how things are going, but also just very impressed with how they've come out, you know, after the loss to Mount Barker earlier in the finals. They've just absolutely turned it on and haven't looked back.
For sure. So interesting to see how this quarter starts. So tap forward there. That was MacArthur. Umpire says, give it to me. So Mount Lofty obviously looking for the three-peat in the under-17 girls competition, and Mount Barker won 3 under-14 girls premierships in a row. So they also know how to win on the big day. So like I said, interesting last quarter. It was Copson that got the handball out. And umpire says, give it to me. So yeah, a lot of those girls in the under-14 titles for Mount Barker are playing this game today as well. So like I said, a lot of grand final experience out there, Beck.
Yeah, and it's good to see, you know, Mount Barker up there in this grand final as well, because hopefully can build them back up to having, you know, a senior women's team again, which unfortunately they've missed out on having this year. But good signs, you know, that they've got an under-17s team in the grand final. So
for sure, definitely.
Yeah, let's hope that that can lead to them coming back into senior women next year, which I believe is their plan to return to the competition, because I would love to see them back in there again. Here they go, just trying to build up from behind. Faber Paul pushed up the ground. She got the handball out to Copson, and we've seen them have some good passages of, you know, kick mark like this during the game. Just haven't been able to find those targets sort of at half forward inside 50, and that's where Mount Lofty have really been able to capitalise getting that run out of defence. But Copson, she's obviously been huge. She got that kick out there. But now Hooper's going to turn it over, but going to turn it back over because that kick went out of bounds.
Yep, so it's going to be not here for Mount Barker. So what can the Roos do here early in this fourth quarter? Ball inside forward 50. And umpires it paid a free kick here. So pushing the back, I think it was. So the Roos, early look at goal. Just over 2 minutes gone in his last term. Kick forward, couldn't quite take the mark. There was Jones. Gets the ball out, umpire says holding the ball. Good strong tackle pressure there by the Woods, Bet.
Yeah, just, you know, I think that's been one of their advantages all day, just strong tackling. You know, that was a good chance for Mount Barker to have a look at goal, but just, yeah, really good pressure. And that kick out from Redden, absolutely huge. Just put it in front of Robinson. Robinson couldn't quite take it, and the tackle that came from Clark for Mount Barker was really strong as well. So the umpire will ball it up just inside 50 for Mount Barker. Good work by MacArthur in the ruck for the Devs. Here's Copson. Copson gets a deep entry, and there's the mark we've been waiting for all day for the Barkeroos.
Well done there by the Roos. Well done by Copson as well. She's been busy, and it's well done there by the Roos. So what can they do here?
Well, hopefully for them, get their first goal of the day. I know I'd like to see them get one here. Put it through.
And unfortunately, is it?
Umpire signal to behind, so just the minor score there to Mount Barker, but the mark there was really great. You know, we saw them have a good entry, which is what, you know, they've been looking for all day. Izzy Smart just coming across the contest like that. She's been doing it all day, Jaden.
She has. She's had a great game, and kick goes forward, but unfortunately it's for the devil's sake, it's cut off. But Mount Barker, really good start to this term actually. Getting some forward 50 ascendancy. Pat goes up, taken out there by Grilly. We did actually see a bit of a cheer squad.
Oh, yes,
Grilly on the boundary line. Some nice banners there, so well done to all involved.
Yeah, people asking for her boots, which, you know, we see that at the AFL all the time, so I wonder if someone will be lucky enough to pick up her boots.
Yes. So the kick by Grilly, just across ground here. Smart. Gone to ground. And umpire. He's just paid holding the ball. So essentially dragged it in. So opportunity here for Mount Barker. Got options inboard here. Pack's going to form. Copson couldn't quite take the mark. Mount Lofty scrambling in defence here as well. Clark. Umpire says play on. Let it go. And now he says pull it up.
Not that time, Jaden. And gosh, we can still see the traffic jam out the front of this oval.
Yep.
Don't tell us no one comes to watch women's footy because you can barely get into this ground in Hahndorf at the moment. And there was a call for too high, so looks like the free kick's going to go to Mount Barker this time for Ellie Bell. Can she put one through the middle? It's a bit of a rough angle here, Jaden.
It is. But Ellie Bell, quality ruckman, doesn't mind a bump and a tackle as well, and a quality dancer and a netballer as well. So Ellie Bell, opportunity here.
Just went behind, I reckon, yep. So just went on the wrong side of the post there. And I saw a little bit of dancing on the mark there, I think, which, you know, is an interesting tactic, but must have done the job. So Zoe Redden, she's going to take the kick out, just puts it out in front of Izzy Smart. She had a 2-on-1, but of course she just managed to come out with the ball, get herself to the front of the contest. Kick went inboard. MacArthur was around it, so was Villani. Villani looks to go central with the kick, but that was a brilliant mark by Sanders.
Yep, she's been good today, Sanders. So what can she do here? Kick forward. Copson couldn't quite take the mark. D'Amato. Smart again. Looking to clear. Just handballs it to herself. Umpire said she ran too far though.
Oh.
So.
Bit rough.
Yeah, well, good pressure there by Copson
yeah,
as well. So
absolutely.
bit of inside out talk there towards the boundary line. Inside forward 50. Bouncing. It's going to meet the pack. And it's going to be out of bounds.
I think it might have come off a foot, but the umpire couldn't, you know, he had no vision of that, so you have to ball it up, which is fair enough. Big wall of players in front of him, couldn't see. So players now just flying around. Great tackle pressure again. I think that was Jones once again. She's been absolutely magic on the tackle. Copson pops one on the boot, but Redden just taps it forward to herself. Under pressure immediately, though, from Clark. So we've seen them, you know, with that great tackle pressure as well, so wanting to keep it inside 50. We'll have another ball up. Deep in the pocket for Mount Barker. Can they make something happen here? And the ball's just going to spill out of bounds again.
Sure is. So the ball's just about lived up here.
Yeah,
the first part of the... first part of this last term. It's all done to Mount Barker. Great pressure all game. So can they score their first goal? Mount Lofty leading by 47 points here. And umpire, says give it to me. So obviously Mount Lofty had to get here the hard way. Obviously lost to Mount Barker by 2 points, but then defeated Blackwood last week in the prelim at Blackwood. Kick there by Hooper.
Over the head.
Yeah, over the head, wasn't it?
Real soccer style, you know, type situation.
Now Barker is still persisting here, but sockered over the line by Mount Lofty. Bit of an own goal, and it's going to be a behind.
Oh, I can see one of the kings of Blackwood here who's arrived. Damien Venning, of course, here to watch the senior women. Glad we've got eyes on him. He'd love that as D'Amato takes the mark for Mount Lofty. She's got a great left boot and she'll use that immediately. Oh, what a brilliant mark. Great work from Exposito. And she just decides where she wants to go. Couldn't quite decide, so I think it was touched off the boot, but still kept moving forward. Great kick from Robinson. She's been really lively. It's just popped out in front of McMillan. McMillan says, don't come anywhere near me. Pops the kick up. Now, Anushka Hart lurking in the square, but kick was just a little bit offline, so that'll be a behind to Mount Lofty.
So, I know we've said this a number of times, but a massive crowd in the house, that's for sure.
I just spotted Ashley Eckerman there.
Yep.
Of course, he'd got himself on the camera.
Yeah.
Would have seen plenty of him on the
Yes.
stream yesterday as well, Jaden.
Yes, I was just about to say that, Bet. Yep. And obviously the Devils will be, obviously finished second in the Division 1 A-grade competition. And, looking to win the qualifying final next week. But back to this game, Mount Lofty, kicking board. Stacks on the mill here, but they got the ball out. Chasing after it was Ellie Jones. Kick forward here for the Devils. Bouncing ball. Umpire says play on. Handball forward. Oh, well done there. That was Braddock. Kick up the line. It's going to bounce out of play. Yes, it is. And it's going to be a free kick to Mount Barker, I reckon. Yep.
There he is again.
There he is
Get
again,
off the
gee.
screen, Ashley. Kate Chapman as well there, one of the vice captains of the senior women's team. But yeah, numbers absolutely building around that bench, probably really ready to celebrate this grand final, Jaden.
For sure. Three-peat Beck. So,
It is. Well, you don't win one grand final every day, let alone your 3 in a row.
Yeah. So well done to the Devils, but kick forward here. Can I kick another goal? Watson. And just offline. You can see the crowd there, Si. Yeah.
Come on, Faz. Put it through the middle. You're better than that.
Just see the cars still lining up here to get in.
Oh, well,
It's the place to be.
you
isn't
can't get a spot in it. Can't get a park in here.
No.
Can't get a spot. You should have got here earlier, everyone.
So Mount Barker. What can they do here? Ellie Jones was running after it here. Kick forward. Couldn't quite take the mark. Good tackle pressure by Mount Lofty. Katsouras there for the Devils, but it's going to be Mount Barker to take it out. Kick inside forward 50. Couldn't quite take the mark. Oh, well done. Well done there by Johnson. The kick, though, nearly landed in the lap of Mount Barker player, but couldn't quite take the mark. Oh, well done there by Williams, bursting away through. Umpire said she got the handball out. And still persisting here, Mount Barker. Mount Lofty there trying to clear here. Good strong tackle. Williams again amongst the action. Jones. Ellie Jones that was. And the kick's gone out of bounds.
So Mount Lofty now a chance to just settle with the last touch free kick. It'll be Johnson to take it out. Players just start leading for it. Needs to get underneath it. Smart tried to get there, but she had Copson to deal with. Hooper tries to get the kick out. Now Copson as well. Hooper and Copson will just have a little bit of a go at it. Yeah, two of the helmets out there.
Yes.
Just look like they're going into battle, so not surprised that the both of them are hard at it. And there she goes again, and that one got her right in the helmet, so the free kick will go the way of Hooper.
So, nearly about 2 minutes to go left in this contest. So the Devils go up the line in front of the Mount Barker coaching box. And it's going to be a ball up here. So if you just tuned in, Blackwood won the Under-14 Girls Premiership against Hahndorf and Mount Lofty leading in this one. So couldn't quite take out the ruck. There was MacArthur. Umpire says play on, and it's gone out of bounds.
Scoring just dropped off a little bit in
has
this
a bit,
quarter
yeah, it has.
for Mount Lofty, and that's credit to Mount
Yeah,
Barker.
for sure,
They're just
definitely.
doing really well. They've been able to lock it in their forward 50. Just haven't been able to get too much of a score on the board with it, but able to just put that pressure on inside 50. So the ball up now. We've got a minute to go in this grand final. Under 17 girls, Mount Lofty and Mount Barker, and Mount Lofty just been too strong here all day. I mean, another stoppage just inside Mount Barker's 50, which, for this quarter, the ball has very much lived in this area as MacArthur gets a strong tap out. The ball's just really been attracted to that boundary line in the last 5 minutes, Jaden.
Yeah, it sure has. Definitely. So they've played 8 times, these two teams, against each other in under-17 competition, and Mount Lofty won 6, Mount Barker won 2. So Mount Lofty, their 7th win against the Roos here in the under-17 girls competition. And it's going to be another ball up. See the sheepdog loving it.
Well, he's going to be excited, let me tell you.
So, yeah, just see Mount Lofty ready to run out in the ground here. Not long left in this contest. But they're still trying hard. Smart, she's been good all day. Gets the handball forward. And umpire says, yeah. And there it is. Well done to the Devils. Mount Lofty have completed the three-peat in the under-17 girls competition. And the Devils run out 8-6-54 to Mount Barker, 6 behind. Well done to the Devils, Beck.
Yeah, and look how excited they are, all getting around each other, celebrating. Of course, the sheepdogs in there getting involved as well. But, yeah, it's just, it's been a really strong season from the Devs. I mean, you know, they had a little bit of they've had their, you know, still had their losses throughout the season as well. They still had to fight for it. But, you know, today they truly just turned it on and were just, you know, the much better side all day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and obviously, yeah, they lost the qualifying final there to Mount Barker at Mount Barker a couple of weeks ago, and then obviously they defeated Mount Lofty, just defeated Blackwood last week. So great persistence by the Devils to, yeah, just move forward and get the win last week and go into this one. But a great season by Mount Barker as well. Obviously finished second on the table and had some great success in the under-14 competition. It was their first under-17 grand final, girls grand final. So well done to Mount Barker. They should be proud of their efforts this year, that's for sure. And got a great junior football program. Like I said, 3 premierships is there. Mount Lofty, 3 premierships in a row for them. Also a great junior football program, Bet.
Yeah, and there's so many girls in this team that have come up through the ranks from, you know, our under-12s, which is our, you know, first all-girls team level that we have. So we've got under-12s as well, under-14s, which they play in the Sandsville as well. And yeah, there's girls in this team that have started playing at the club back then, so it's good to see them progress through and make it to the grand final and then win, and then just, you know, really lucky to have had some great success now.
Yeah, for sure. And I could be wrong here, but I think there was 12 players that played today that played in last year's grand final, approximately. So, yeah, great to get some more success for them, and yeah, more junior success for the Devils as well. So.
Yeah, done really well, and just have a look at our goal scorers for today. Schreiber, who was incredible, she kicked 3, Nuss kicked 3, Bournemouth and Watson all getting on board as well. So, you know, shared it around a little bit there, but yeah, Schreiber and Nuss were just incredible up forward.
Yeah, for sure, and like I said, Schreiber, kicked 24 goals before today, and yeah, Nuss, Sturt player, also Eastern Zone Championships player as well, player of the Championships, obviously, so. Yeah, well done to Nuss. She's had a great season. Well done to Mount Lofty and Adrian Braddock as well, the coach. So.
Yeah, and they've, you know, worked really hard all season. You know, we've trained a little bit together with some of the girls. You know, been, you know, trying to work well with each other, and I think, you know, that's a goal for the future as well, is to just work more closely with our junior teams as well. And I think that's how we'll continue to get stronger.
Yeah, for sure. So. See the presentations are about to start.
Both teams, really hard-fought game again. Thanks to the umpires. Good job for the umpires today. It's an honour for them to umpire grand finals as well, so thank you.
So we might let these play out, and well done to the Devils.
Congratulations. Keep pushing on with your footy. You're a really good side. So Mount Lofty, congratulations. So. So we've got a best on ground medal for the under-17 girls here, so we've got a judge by the umpires, number 49, Isabel. Alright, if we can get Adrian, the coach, up in there, please.
Kate stitches up.
Zoe. Lily Sando. Claire. Julia. Lucy P. Amy. Grace. Sorry. Maggie. Poppy Oates. Thaddeus. Lily E. Grilly. Poppy Johnston. Annika. Lucy. Nutty. Madeline. Audrey. Caroline. And Izzy. Last but not least, Saz and Nush. So we've got the shield here, the pennant and the football. Go to the coach and the captain, so congratulations to our team, well done.
Well done, girls. That was such an amazing game today. Just want to say thank you to all the supporters that came out, and to HFL, the umpires, Mount Lofty, that make this game all possible for us. We couldn't have done it without our coaches, AP, Michael, Sam, and Sheepy. Of course, our team manager, Kate, as well. Mount Barker, you girls put up such a fight out there today. You've been our #1 rivals all season because we know how strong you are. A bit unfortunate today, but it was an awesome fight. Well done, Lofty girls.
Congratulations. We can field now. We can clear the field now for the next match.
Hi, it's Megan here from Closies, and you're tuned into the Closies Supermarkets HFL Final Series.
Welcome to German Arms Oval and the Ultimate Showdown, HFLW Grand Final 2025. Last season's premiers, Blackwood Football Club, have excelled this season, becoming undefeated minor premiers. Onkaparinga Valley made their statement, defeating the Woods in the second semi-final. Today, will we see history repeated or a new chapter written? Blackwood have been the measuring stick and today could achieve something so rare, a three-peat. Simon Manser has his chargers ready for battle. Question is, can the Bulldogs contain Isabella Calvanese inside 50? With 16 measures for the season, they'll need to. 2023 HFLW Best and Fairest, Ellie Haylock, will lead the Woods' defensive efforts. And look for the dangerous Brooklyn Hodgson and Lily Dunstall-Bruce. For the Bulldogs, finals heartbreak in 22, 3 and 24 have made this one so much more. Their first grand final appearance on the main stage. Inspiration and captain Annabelle Paddy go hand in hand, and today the young Bulldogs will look to her to lead from the front. Absolute jet and unprecedented two-time HFLW Best and Fairest winner Arabella Prowse will have plenty to say and could be the thorn in Manser's side. Morrison will be decisive in the back half for the Bulldogs, and the girls from the Balhanna will look for Cara Fiebig as a target up forward.